Kev, for me, it was Roy Firestone. He was that person that I wanted to be like. And you talked about, you mentioned a couple of people, but when did that switch come and you realize, hey, I'm gonna be behind the scenes and not on camera? And then what was that transition like for you when you were at ESPN?
It was probably that situation of graduating and having an opportunity to go to ESPN. I remember doing a lot of the job search right before I graduated. I had an opportunity, like two opportunities. One to work as like a junior level line producer at a local station in Detroit, and then this opportunity at ESPN came about. I went to a job fair, was able to like do a interview and all that, and just kind of snowballed one thing onto the other. And from that opportunity, I said, this is it. This is the chance to really dive in and try to learn about. It's kind of a dream job, probably for a lot of people that are into sports television. They probably dream of like being able to go to Bristol, Connecticut, and learn about the craft there. So I felt just like privileged and honored and lucky to be one of those people. It was a 6-month trial basically at first. You are a temporary production assistant there. So you're not even guaranteed a job after the 6 months. So you're kind of like thrown into this world of, uber competitiveness right from the jump, but you're also learning, what makes a great television program. You're learning about what great shots are and how to identify them. And then you're starting to learn about just that early craft of how to tell, short stories in that sense. And I remember being there very early on, and I watched some of the associate producers and the feature producers there. And they would be walking into the edit suites, and they'd have, 30, 40 tapes going in to do these pieces and everything. I'm like, man, why do they need all those tapes? Not realizing that, each one of those tapes had one or two shots, specific shots that they were going to use in their piece and everything. So you learn all that, as you start to identify, and you're learning how to find those things on your own, and I had a great friend and mentor, Tom Roach, who was just like, he loved just finding all the little pieces, finding all the great close-up, tight ISOs of players. Jordan at that time he had retired, but was coming back. So it's the second three-peat for the Bulls, and so we like built all these clip reels of just the best Jordan shots. Things that we would grab from NBA entertainment shows and everything, the film that they would shoot. We just would be in love with that stuff, NFL films footage. We'd be in love with it. We would know who the cameramen are and all that, like Donnie Marks. We knew exactly who he was and what kind of shots that guy would provide and everything. So it's really like this ultimate learning opportunity. You're kind of like in a grad school, I guess, for television production, and you're learning from the top, and so that was an opportunity that I just couldn't pass up. And that was when I decided, like, yeah, man, this being behind the scenes is fine. I didn't really miss trying to go after that, trying to be the next Keith Jackson or whatever it was that I had thought about when I was growing up.